Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for April 30th, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Capricorn, we have decrease and we have travel. So there's something about, well, what's decline? Like there's something about like not having to work so hard to like leave something alone or leave something in the past or drop something, or you know what I mean, like drop some burden or baggage in a situation. You may not be so inclined to keep going with that. There's something about you promising. You may be speaking to someone. There's a conversation here. Hold on, let's get that out. You have magician over the whole reading. They're like, you can make it, this could be whatever you want it to be. What do you want something to be? A lot of this, if there's conversation, then this would be about, between you and another person. Now it's time to really be honest, is what this says. It's time to really speak and be honest. And it's like, if you give honesty, honesty will be given unto you, or something like that. Okay, but to be honest with you, I'm like, wow, okay. Maybe too much honesty would come through. There's something about someone kind of they used to unload on you a lot, or just like let it all out, like give you all their burdens, or speak. I won't say speak. It just seems like whatever the labors of love that you had to do before, that's on the decline. You may have been trying really hard to work with someone. With the Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Hanged Man, Three of Pentacles. I've been trying, this is like this energy of saying, I've been trying really hard to pull my weight or work, together with someone, be a team with someone. And now you're not having to work that hard at it anymore. Like it's not, you may be going through a cycle here of not doing that so much. Also, this would look like someone stepping up. Like they're saying, don't. Now with this would say also to Capricorn, with Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Swords, it's important not to be like, I did all of this, what do you do? Because there's a vibe of like, this is an exchange of saying, this is what I've done, all the things I've done for this connection, or all the things that I've done to make something happen. What have like, that would be that vibe of like, what have you done? If you have to leave the baggage, or drop baggage, this would be not saying or not speaking on, well, what have you done, or why haven't this, there's some vibe of that going on, right? The magician over the whole reading is speaking about what, you can make it whatever you want it to be. And if there's a decline in you having to do so much, that means that the other party steps up. You know what I mean? So there's no point in driving that home. They're saying that if there's a vibe of being honest with somebody and they're honest back with you. And so there's a need to, with the magician, you can twist that honesty, like not twist the honesty, like don't tell the truth, but like you can speak on certain truths and not others. And they're speaking of the others that you shouldn't speak of, or the baggage, the problems that are in that bag. They're saying, I've been carrying this bag with me. I've been carrying this grudge. I've been doing all this and this and that. They're saying leave, they throw that out. Throw that out. Speak on a different honesty. And the honesty would be perhaps even, a lot of times this is delegating, teaching, showing. With the Three of Pentacles, this is speaking of an apprenticeship as well. Like when you're communicating, hey, this is how to do X, Y, Z, or you could do it this way, or whatever way. You may not have to say this as much. This is a vibe of like, you don't have to point it out, right? That someone gets it, or someone is jumping up. Yeah, they're saying back and forth about King of Wands and the Three of Cups. A lot of you may be back and forth. With this energy about, all this, the event, whatever happens, maybe back and forth about, for some of you, you may want to lead, right? Take control, King of Wands, and say, this is how it needs to be done. It needs to be done in this way. Back and forth between taking it lightly or being very disappointed. You know, there's a point where you could be happy or you could be disappointed. This is the vibe of a mom or a parent telling their child do their chores. And then when you come in, they're not doing it the way, it's not that it's not done right. They're just not doing it in the order that you would usually do it. Or like you'd say, I usually stack the cups here. But however they've done it, it actually does work. It's just in the place that you wouldn't typically do things. It's not labeled cups, but there's something about you saying, I always use it this way. And they found a different way to do it. Spirits kind of say you're back and forth between coming in and saying, do it my way, and being disappointed, just in the energy of disappointment and like let down. Or you could be happy and excited and be like, I typically do it this way, but whichever works, because what you're meant to do is, with the magician, is be like I guess, not necessarily a catalyst, but it's like they need to take over, right? And they've got to figure that out, because for some reason, if Spirit's saying this, then that means they're freeing you up for something else. Not freeing you up to be like the passenger driver. You know what I mean? The kindred partnership is the Emperor and Tower. Someone in your space is stepping up. This is a step up. Overnight, boom, stepping up. This is a person that is either like your spouse, or they may be a boss or a business owner, or they may be like, just like there's a strong soul tie to this person. They may feel that way about you. This is like it makes no sense how much like this person may have changed your life, or you may have completely changed theirs. However, because the Tower, right, is powerful, whoever this person is, they are stepping up. So if you are connected to someone romantically, even if it's a business partner, they are stepping up. If you took on a lot of the other tasks here, like this even looks like maybe administrative things, right? With the Three of Pentacles, like say that you took on so many things, it was like a labor of love in a sense, where you were doing it because it was building something that you and another person are connecting to. Or even if it's not another person here, right? But I'm seeing another person. I'm definitely seeing another person. So it's not necessarily romantic, but all those things that you've done, Spirit's like, don't drive it home that you did all that stuff, right? Because this person's going to step up. They're not even just stepping up. They're stepping up grown. Like, you don't need to worry about them. They may have more experience in something than you do, but you took it on. And you may not know that. There's like, don't speak like, and not, wow, no wonder they're telling you, warning you about how you speak, and come with an energy of like, sure, do it that way, then no problem, because they're freeing you up for something else. Now this person may say some things to you like, the proper way to do something is XYZ, and I sat and watched you do da. Or the way you're telling everybody, while you're, I won't say talking down to anyone, but that may be the inclination of the thought. I would say that because emperors are very big on their respect. And if you're back and forth about this energy, then this would be like, if you're disappointed or sad, they're just like, they may come in with their own truth. So they're speaking a lot about how there's so much hope in a situation. You may have been exhausted carrying on some level of something, and may want to embark on new things or other things. Now that you've got this notch in your belt, you want to step it up a little bit. You need someone to step in. Whoever steps up, your partner especially, they're stepping up as a boss. And it's like, if you give the respect, they give the respect. And so they're saying, what do you want to create here? You want equals? You want partner? Or do you want a subordinate and the like? Do you want the boss and the subordinate kind of energy? Or do you want two bosses together? You approach it as such, right? Don't come to them like, oh, you missed the spot. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. They're almost like, you got to be very careful, right? So, because this person's stepping up to really stand next to you. You could be dealing with a Pisces and Aries. Aries quite strongly. Scorpio. We also have Virgo or Taurus. Virgo or Taurus. Leo or Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. We have Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. Pisces Aries cusp. Aries Taurus cusp. Leo Virgo cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.